What's Going On podcast.
Yo, this is Ninja.
And this is XP Early Bird.
And this is
What's Going On podcast.
What's Going On. And today, what we're talking about early?
Today we are talking about Diddy.
Diddy.
We are talking about Diddy and that terrible video that got released.
Yeah, no more Diddy do it, Diddy did it. Diddy did it. Diddy did it. Diddy did it. Oh, yeah.
Diddy did it.
Damn. Yeah. So, I saw the video a couple times. It's kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
You know, I know we talked about this way back when we first started the podcast.
Yeah,
we talked about this shit, and we were talking about if he did it or didn't do it. And I think we were both on the fence about it, and then we came to the conclusion that these motherfuckers are so rich, they probably did it.
Yeah.
And we were right.
Yeah.
We were totally right.
But like you said, you had a lot to say about it, so I'm gonna just get my piece in real quick and then get out of the way and let you have it. But when I saw the video, bro, I was like, yo, it's like he has. Well, I heard that the statute of limitations prevents him from being charged.
Right.
So, but I'm like, yo, he got to be punished some kind of way because the level of arrogance of him to do that. I mean, like he's running down the hall in a towel, cameras everywhere, and then you just sit down there and chill and you throwing stuff at it, right, bro? I was like, yo, this is sick.
It was nuts.
That was terrible, bro. That was so terrible.
It was. When I was watching it, just the way he was walking down the hallway, as comfortable as he was to not only punch her and kick her, but throw shit and then drag her, like that's not something somebody that hasn't done that before does. You know,
he was way too comfortable with that, bro.
Way too comfortable.
And it's like, I don't think he was in his home. It was
like
some type of hotel, right?
Yeah, it was some hotel penthouse shit.
So that lets me know you are very comfortable doing this. Like your level of arrogance of I can do this and get away with it.
Right. That shit was through the roof. Yo, it just the way he, like I said, just his, if he was drunk or high, it doesn't matter. Just the way he was just running down the hall like he's done this a bunch of other times, bro. You know?
And I from what it looks, just speculating here, it looks like he was in the shower and she was trying to leave while he was in the shower.
Yeah, that's what everybody was saying earlier.
And he, I don't know, I guess he must have heard the door close or something.
Right.
Or maybe he got a phone call from someone. I don't know, because maybe somebody was watching the surveillance video and gave him a phone call, so yo, she's trying to leave or something like that.
I think you're right on that note. And let me just inject real quick that you mentioned surveillance. Just the fact that this video exists. What year they said this shit happened? I think 14, like 10 years or 7 years or whatever. It's above the statute. So let's say 7. I don't know. As old as this video is, and it's been sitting around in somebody's hard drive or phone or office or on CD, it doesn't matter. Somebody had this video, and allegedly they said he paid 50 stacks to get it, to make it go away. So I think that the hotel should be 100% liable for this shit, because he had to pay the hotel for those cameras. Like, why is nobody saying that? Why is nobody not like, yo, I think the hotel's kind of responsible for this because they saw this shit happen? Like, how is this video being leaked now? I'm pretty sure they sold the video to CNN because CNN had the exclusive video. So they sold that video to CNN. CNN bought that video from someone. That someone had that video for all these years, knowing that Cassie got beat and didn't say anything, and that hotel let that video go, and now all of a sudden, like, why are we not investigating that hotel? That's the same thing, like, allegedly what was going on with Drake, where he's doing this weird shit in these weird hotels. Like, these hotels have this thing where people are paying all this money to do these wild acts where everybody turns a blind eye. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Like the hotel allows these things to happen. They
Right,
keep the videos and stuff hidden from authorities
right,
in the public eye.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
they should be held accountable some
like,
kind of way.
I think if it doesn't matter how rich you are, you paying $70,000 for a room, or some big, presidential suite. It doesn't give you the okays to go beat somebody up in the room or go sexually assault somebody because you have money. Like, look at this girl. She got, regardless of the lifestyle they were living, let's just say she got caught up in these Diddy moments where, like, Diddy does all these freak offs and what have you. You know what I'm saying? This is rumored that Diddy has these wild parties. It's not even like a secret anymore. Everybody knows this shit. 50 been
Yeah.
goofing on this guy for years about these things. Everybody, like, or like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Or was the kid that crazy? Well, I don't even call him crazy. I think he's right on it. Orlando
Oh,
Brown,
Orlando Brown. Yeah,
bro, keep that kid safe, bro, because he's been saying this for years, but he's just fronting like he's crazy so nobody takes him seriously. But he is
yeah,
dropping gems on people because he's been saying this shit about Diddy for years. He's been saying that shit about all these people. Oprah, he's been talking. And then Cat Williams says this shit early in the year
hmm,
about these parties and these elites that they go and they wanna do these wild things to people.
hmm,
So you mean to tell me all these people that we are calling crazy and all these videos and all these people are starting to get caught up now? Why are we not applauding these people or keeping these guys safe from the media? Because they're out here telling the truth and nobody cares until a video gets leaked or something like this happens. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. When you mentioned Cat Williams at the beginning of the year, I think it was Cat Williams that said 2024 will be the year where everything gets revealed.
Hmm.
And I be darned if it ain't even halfway through the year, and
Bro.
so much craziness has been coming out, bro. Because
Mm-hmm.
not to get off Diddy, but even DJ Academics has an
Mm-hmm.
allegation against him.
Bro, did you hear about that?
Yes, and I saw the it was a he was live streaming.
Mm-hmm. I saw
I
that. I was watching that too.
I could hear that girl screaming, "Get off of
Mm-hmm.
me!" And that
Mm-hmm.
was very very disturbing, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You
Like
listen, I
straight.
was I watched that live stream and I'm not a big DJ Academic fan. I think he's a fuck boy.
I do too.
Um I think he's a dick rider, kind of like Drake. And one thing I learned from DJ Academic is that ever since before Drake, like with the 6ix9ine thing, he always is dick riding whatever is popular. So if 6ix9ine was popping, and it didn't matter what 6ix9ine was doing, he was riding for 6ix9ine. He always had excuses for 6ix9ine until this whole thing, and then 6ix9ine fell off, and he started riding Drake's wave. And now that Drake is getting hit with all these allegations, he's still trying to protect them. But now that I watched the paperwork of his lawsuit with the girl, bro,
Hmm.
I'm 100% sure that because he did it twice already. This is the second girl. The first
Hmm.
girl didn't file no charges. She just left it alone because it didn't get to the point where the second girl got. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But the first girl was on another podcast saying the same thing that the first girl said. I mean, that the second girl said about DJ Academic before the girl even came out and said anything.
Shit.
So allegedly, he invites girls over, he has boys over, and they try to get like these things going. Um, do I think he does it? Yeah. Oh yeah, because what convinced me the most, because you could just tell DJ Academic is one of those guys that he's gonna try to get it in where he can because he doesn't get girls like that. You could just tell he was a basement baby, and he's just like that. You could just tell. You could just tell. But the girl said something along the line that she was there, and then the two friends drugged her, some weird shit like that, and then knocked her down, and then DJ Academic tried to make it look like it was like she was down for it and blah 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 blah. Do I believe that happened? Yes, I do, because there's video, because he has videos, and that's not the first time he's done it. I mean, and then he did a podcast one time, and he was saying that if the girl has a college ID, I don't care if she's 17 or 16,
Yeah, I
it's
heard
going
that.
down. Bro,
Yeah,
just you saying that alone, you sound like an idiot.
a creep, man.
Bro, I mean, and then you over here backing all the crazy shit Drake is being alleged about. Like, I don't know, man. Drake is on that creepy shit too, man. Because look what he does. He be trying to knock down everybody's girl, man. You're gonna tell me that all the people he beefing with, Drake has a problem with, that it's not Drake's fault? Bro, if I was Lil Wayne, I would have popped that nigga when I found out he did that shit to my girl. But Wayne took the high road and said, "Yo, if she did that, he kind of just pushed it off on her. Fine."
Mm-hmm.
But bro, he does that shit to everybody's girl, bro. Like, it's nuts. Like, now the streets is talking, and he tried to knock back a couple of niggas girls in the industry, and they were like, nah. Like, bro, how you date Rihanna and Serena and all these high end girls, and you can't keep one in the pocket? And they look at you like they disgusted when they see you. Because every time Rihanna sees, like, every time Drake is performing and Rihanna's in the crowd, and they put the you know how they always pan the camera to Rihanna?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
just looked disgusted with this nigga. Like, and you know Rihanna, you could read her good because she's just naturally like she's like one of us. She just makes like weird faces, like, and she be looking at the nigga like, come on, bro. Like, if Rihanna looking at you crazy, something wrong. Like, something's
Yeah,
wrong. Like, Nicki Minaj don't even fuck with you because you act weird, bro. You look thirsty all the time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I
And I
remember you had
think
a crush on Nicki.
yeah, that's why Nicki probably never knocked back with him, because he just a creep, bro. Like, I don't know, he just give me creep vibes, and I think he's on that same trajectory that Diddy was on, because he got all this money, and they go to these hotels, and they do this weird shit, bro. Like, when you have all this money, like, and you do all these things, like, what do you do next? You do these weird shit, and like I said, bro, that thing with Cassie is bugged, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, he punched her, kicked her, and then took her shit. So you already know he's done this before. He grabbed all her shit
Mm-hmm.
and trapped her. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it. I don't want to put 100% of the blame on Diddy, because Cassie, you know, and it's hard, and it's hard to just imagine somebody beating up, like, one of your family members and trapping them in a relationship. But for her to do it for so long, but I could kind of get why she did it. She was probably scared. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, if Diddy's doing that, imagine what he's capable of. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Kim Porter died because of him now. Like, I'm 100% that he has something to do with
That's
everything people accuse him of doing.
even before this video came out, people were speculating that about
Mm-hmm.
Diddy. And then when this video came out, like that definitely
Put the
resurfaced.
spotlight in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think her best friend even said before she died that if something happens to me, he did it. That's out there. That's not even like an alleged. That's out there. And then, like, a couple months later, she ends up dying of pneumonia. Like, that don't even make sense. Like, you don't, like, people. Yeah, people die from it, but like, just to die from it just out of nowhere, like, that's kind of like a buildup. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Mm-hmm.
don't just die from pneumonia like just randomly out of nowhere. And then the same doctor. This is the same doctor that tried to get Kanye West uh do the 51 whatever that code is where you act crazy. He tried to get Kanye West admitted because he fucks with Kim Kardashian. He's the doctor that gave Drake the Ozempic. So this doctor is a Hollywood doctor that hooks up the elites with drugs and helps them get people admitted to hospitals and helps. And if you ask me, he helps allegedly. He helps kill people. You know what I'm saying? Illegally.
I mean, nothing would surprise me, bro. I mean that lifestyle is just it's crazy, bro. It's
That's
crazy, and
yeah.
I don't like the more money you got, the hornier you get.
No, it's
It's wild.
it's more of a power thing, man. It's a power thing. Like it's that power is that I could do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's and
I
you can see that in Diddy when he talks.
yeah, but I mean, I agree with the. I think it's a power thing. I don't think it has anything to do with the. Well, I mean, it's both, but I think it's more power than sex, though.
Yeah, oh
You
for
know,
sure. Yeah.
um,
It's the control that you know you can at any moment control somebody and all these
yeah,
things.
because man, he. I mean, like from what I saw in the video, that just shows the mentality of someone who thinks they're invincible, untouchable.
Right. Yep. All day long.
I
All day
mean,
long.
that was broad daylight on camera in an
Mm-hmm.
expensive hotel.
Yep.
Uh,
And I'm telling you, dog, people, I don't care what anybody says, his camp and people around him, like Stevie J, that bitch ass nigga, all of them had either something to do or knew about it. I don't care. You cannot be this big $1 billion mogul beating people and doing wild shit and nobody next to you not know. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? If you riding for this guy, you know it's like me and you being a team and I know where all your bodies are at.
true.
You know what I'm saying? There's no way me and you can start an empire, whether it's a legal empire or a drug empire. I'm gonna know where your body's at. You're gonna know where mine's are. Because we're doing it together. Stevie J's been there from day one. All these people know what's going on, and nobody. And I'm not expecting anybody to like rat on him or because obviously that's their guy. But like, bro, like this guy is doing wild. Like, there's a point where it's like, bro, your morale has to kick in somewhere. Like if I see you doing some wild shit, I'm gonna be like, yo, early, that's crazy, bro. You need to chill. Like you can't do that.
But it's like it never does in these
It never
situations
does. It never
for
does.
anybody,
Nope.
from R. Kelly all the way
Mm-hmm.
to Diddy.
Cause look at
Like
even the
it's
R.
like
Kelly thing. All the
well,
people around
like
him, nobody got in trouble. Just him.
and which is crazy because if if you're an accomplice to a crime, you go to jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody got in trouble other than him, which is
Bro,
weird.
nobody. They even went on TV, surviving R. Kelly, and said, I will go. Like this girl was on there saying, I used to go and get girls for him and bring them to his house. Why are you not in jail then, my nigga? Like, why are you not in jail?
It makes no sense, bro.
It makes no sense, bro. If I listen, if I was the plug and I was giving you drugs and you selling the drugs and you and your man's is selling drugs on the street, RICO charges all day long. Everybody's getting bagged
Yeah.
because we all in the same. But in these cases like this, it's just the one person, whoever has the most money and is on top, goes to jail. It's gonna be Diddy, R. Kelly, Drake, whoever these guys are, they go to jail. Even if it's let's just say, let's just say it's not even dumb. I'm just putting this out there. Let's just say Drake, let's just say Diddy, R. Kelly, and these guys are just the money and the face, but they're not the ones bringing these girls around. Let's say there's another entity involved. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, yo, we could do all this on the behind the scenes. You just do you, and you put the money, and it becomes this whole thing. But they don't ever these guys don't ever get knocked. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, just for example, Stevie J ain't gonna go to jail if he knew something. Uh, uh, um, the R. Kelly, the girl didn't go to jail because she knew everything. Like even Diddy's bodyguard, old bodyguard, knows a lot of stuff. He's been on all these, digest and Vlad just saying crazy
saying
shit that
stuff. Yeah,
Diddy did.
yeah.
And if you know that much, how come nobody's going after this guy that he knows all this stuff? Like it's crazy to me. Like this video drops immediately after Drake is being alleged of the stuff he's doing. Like that's not
Mhm.
weird. Like,
Yeah.
is any of this not weird to anybody but me? Like, do you
It's it's
understand what's
it,
going on here?
it is weird for one because it's a very old video, right? And if you, I don't see the purpose of this video dropping because all the video does is it just shows you it's 100% proof that he was abusing Cassie, right?
Mm,
So now we don't like him, but us not liking him is not
fixing
really,
anything.
yeah. So it's like you can't charge him because of the statute of limitations, and it's just like it's not making sense. It's like there's something going on that they don't want us to pay attention to. So here you go. And then I
Mm.
also think about um God, what's his son name? The one that made the diss record.
Oh my God, that idiot. Justin,
Just
Justice.
is it
Yeah,
one I
King
forget his name.
Combs, whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Bro, you taunting the feds, bro.
Idiot. That kid's an idiot. He complete idiot. Like and
He
that's why I don't respect rich kids, bro. Rich kid
yeah,
rappers.
they willing to
I
crash
don't. I
out
don't. I
for
don't listen,
their
bro.
tough.
I don't listen to rich kid rappers, bro. You have nothing to say that I would care about. I don't care how rich and how much money and how many bitches you fuck. Rich kid rappers are idiots.
Yeah,
Period.
that was
There's no,
stupid.
like that shouldn't even be a thing. Like rich kids that rap should just have their own thing. Like you rich kid rap. You stay in your little schools and you rap to you do that shit. Like you because they're idiots, bro. That whole
Yeah,
freestyle, dumb,
yeah,
dumb.
that was wild crazy, bro. So
Hmm.
maybe that was because of his actions. I
But
don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. But on that note, I do know Diddy does have other cases going. I think he has like 2 or 3 cases of the same thing, of girls coming out saying that he got beat and freak offs and all this crazy shit. I think the video was obviously it's not gonna help with Cassie because that's already done. But I think the video would help those other cases
Mhm.
because now they have this proof that they could probably use in court to kind of degrade his love, perfect love, image that he's been trying to do for the last 3 years, which is crazy to me because that's so narcissistic of him to do, is to portray love when you are the biggest piece of shit on the earth. Like
I was thinking that same thing. He
that
talked
is
to a
crazy.
brother love, and then it
Listen,
comes out.
bro, that's how you know he was trying to clean up that. Like he knew something was gonna go down, so he was trying to clean up his image. But bro, when you've been fucking artists out of their publishing and their work for so many years, and listen, I stopped liking Diddy when the locks were trying to throw refrigerators at him at Hot 97. All right, that's when I lost respect for Diddy because bro, because I'm always for the artists and I'm always for the rappers, and when you have Mace, you have Jadakiss, you have Styles P, you have Chic Luch, you have um Black Rob, Craig Mack, and all these guys before they passed talking about Diddy, saying that how he never did good by their side. you know it's just like, okay, when does it stop? And it never did. I mean, Bad Boy was that thing in the 90s where everybody wanted to be part of, but then by the late 2000s it was like, yo, if you going Bad Boy, you go there to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go there to
Yeah.
get hot and to get abused, and it's the same thing with OVO. Drake will
Mhm.
sign you, take all your music, and you end up dead on that label. Like, how you have a label for almost 10 years and nobody besides Party Next Door with that whack ass song, and That's all I know. Like I don't know any OVO rappers. Like I don't. Like we know you
Yeah,
have ghostwriters up the ass over there, but you don't have no artists. And Diddy and Drake are literally if you ask me, they're the same people now in my eyes. They use people to make good music to dump them out on the side, and then like Kendrick said, bro, you guys abuse these women and have no relationship. Like I don't know, man. I think everything Kendrick says is probably 98% true,
yeah,
and everything that they said about Diddy is 100% true. It has to be. It has to be. Now, don't get me wrong. If this is some weird lifestyle, like you a poor girl and you trying to get bank, and ended up with Diddy's and Drake's and R. Kelly's is your come up, then just know you won't get smacked around for that money. If that's the lifestyle
yeah.
you want to live, then there you go.
This is that video was terrible. Like watching that video, and then you said something earlier. Um, you said you're not gonna put all of it on Diddy, and you saying that Cassie stuck around for so many years, and probably because she was scared
Right.
is why she stuck around. So my question is, if you're Cassie in that situation, like what do you do? Or any
That's
woman in that situation, what do you do?
that's the thing, man. That's the hard part because everybody around him, is gonna tell on you. You know what I'm saying? She probably couldn't trust nobody. She probably couldn't get out, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's hard to put it all on anybody because if she was stuck there, then I mean, it's kind of like the sex trafficking girls, bro. Like they're stuck there. They like for instance, he grabbed her bag or her money, her ID. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't go nowhere. I got your stuff. Like you could tell he's been doing this for a minute. He grabbed her like this. This is predatorial actions. Beat the fuck out the girl, take her shit, drag her back, and throw her in the room, and that's it. Like, come on, dude. Like you could tell he did this shit before. Like if I
Yeah,
got that mad, I never punch no girl. But let's say I get mad and one day I do punch a girl, I'm gonna be like, oh shit. Like I'll be like, oh shit, I can't believe I did this. Like, when you do something for the first time, you kind of like, oh shit, I can't believe I did that. Like
yeah,
face. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
yeah, he had no oh shit face. Like he did this shit before. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like he ain't stop and be like, oh shit, I hit her. Like oh my
because
god, I'm sorry. Let me check her. You okay? No, he kicks her again. I mean, he kicks her and then
yeah,
kicks her.
and then he
Like
goes to sit down, and after he sat down, he picks up something and he throws it.
right. So you gonna tell me that was his first time doing that,
Mm.
bro? You ever broke a window?
Yes, I have.
When you first time you broke a window, you were like, oh shit, I broke a window. Like you were like, oh shit. Like
Hmm.
anytime you do something for the first time, you're like, oh shit. Now when you do it over and over again, you get comfortable. It's like nothing.
Yeah, but that
Okay,
first time,
that first time is always like the oh shit moment that you can either do it again or you can't do it again.
hmm
But that in that video, that was not the first time he did that. He didn't have an oh shit moment there. He punched her in the fucking head. She dropped to the floor, and then he kicked her, and then kicked her again, and then dragged her to like that's not that was all done before. He you know what I'm saying? Like you don't come up with those things right off the rip. Like he wasn't even shocked. If for any reason I punched some chick by like if she made me mad to the point where I punched her on the floor and be like, oh fuck. Oh shit, did I just punch this girl and she's on the damn I hit her too hard. Like I'm gonna be
yeah,
thinking about it. Like he
yeah,
didn't
it's,
even
it's
think
gonna
about this
it's
shit.
gonna it's gonna startle you in some kind of way.
Right, yeah. Like I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh, like my eyes are gonna go big. I'm gonna step back and be like, oh shit. I'm gonna probably pace back and forth and be like, hey man, you okay? My bad. I didn't. Even if you did do it, you didn't mean to do it or whatever the case. You're gonna check. Like, this motherfucker done this before, bro. That's not the first time he punched. Now I believe he did smack Drake. That's for sure. And that. Oh yeah, I'm almost 100% sure he smacked Drake. Because when they asked him that shit at the Breakfast Club, he looked and he smiled and he said, "Nah, I ain't, that's all. Nah, that never happened. Nah." And he smacked Drake. I'm 100% sure he smacked Drake.
Dang.
But yeah, dude, like I feel bad for Cassie, but she got the money she deserved. I mean, I don't know what you deserve for that, but a bunch of years of your life being in with Diddy, getting beat, getting essayed by random guys and assaulted by people, like that's a lot to take in. But I'm 100% sure now that he is and was involved in a lot of the shit that they're saying he's doing, for sure, no doubt.
Yeah.
And Drake better watch out, man, because if he is anything like Diddy, boy, he's next, bro. I'm telling you, this 2024 is the year of the PDF getting caught up in all their troubles.
But no, I watched a video. It was a video of academics, and then academics was showing us a video where some guy, like two random guys on the podcast, were saying that Drake was going to be next, as in they predicted what Drake's going through now with the sexual allegation and all that.
Mhm.
They predicted it like way back when,
Mm.
and now these allegations are
I think I
coming
know
out.
what video you're talking about. Yeah. God, what video? It was the two guys on the podcast? I know what podcast you're talking about because I watch them sometimes. Yeah, they did say this, and it's crazy because Drake is mixed up with a lot of weird people out in England and London and all these places where they do weird shit out there with it, like just weird sexual stuff with like animals and girls and shit like that. And apparently, in some countries, the age of doing stuff like that is like 15, 16 years old. So like if he goes to Turks and Caicos, I think out there is like 15. You can do stuff like that out there.
Mhm.
And in one of his, like, people are diving into his music now and really breaking weird shit down. Like in one song, he says something about going. Uh, he said something about, fuck, I can't remember all the word for word, but he said something more along the lines where it was like, been looking at pics of you now, and I can't believe how you look then. You still look the same. It was like weird, like something along that weird shit he be saying. And then he said something about Turks and Caicos where he can go out there and have all the fun without no problems. People are breaking these lines down now. Now they understand it. Like, yo, he's probably talking about like doing things to girls like that at a young age. So if that's true, man, he needs to. Yeah, that shit's gonna catch up to him, bro. That should definitely catch up to him. And they talking about he went back to Canada, sold all his houses in the United States. Did you hear that?
Nah.
Yeah, he had like 3 cribs in L.A. Couple cribs somewhere, and he sold them all and boogied back to Canada. He got his baby mom out of L.A., sent her ass back to Toronto. Yeah, man, he jumped ship. If you ask me, he did it. He's getting rid of all the evidence. If you ask me, no real talk.
Mm. That
But
sounds very suspicious, man.
yeah, it does, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, that's my take on that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Before I close out, let's see. I want to say what Diddy did was wrong and inexcusable. I don't see there's no justification for what he did.
mm-mm, absolutely not.
To anybody in an abusive relationship, man, I don't care who, what, when, how, why, man, you got to get out of that. I mean,
Hmm.
I understand that he's a wealthy man. He got people in high places. He got a huge team, but I mean, I'm pretty sure there's somebody that you can reach out to that got your back, and you got to do all that you can to get out of a situation like that. Um, I don't know, man. That was a horrible video. It was horrible to watch, and I really hate that she had to go through that for so many years. And not only did she have to go through that, but I feel like I can't say I can't speculate like what's the worst part, but for you to know that this person is like an absolute monster, but then people love him and celebrate
Hmm.
him, like that has to bother you. You know
Yeah,
what
it
I
makes
mean?
it worse because
Yeah,
everybody thought she was lying for mad long,
yeah.
bro. Listen, they settled that lawsuit in less than 24 hours, bro. If that don't say guilty, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, Michael Jackson was getting accused of touching kids, and it didn't even get that. Uh, um, it didn't even get that much. He didn't even settle that quick. All right, let's put it like that.
Hmm.
All right, so he knew shit was getting real, and he was like, "Yeah, just pay her the money, and we're gonna live our life." I'm pretty sure she had to sign an NDA saying she cannot speak about this anymore after this payment is fulfilled. That's why this video coming out is crazy, because it's like he's probably sitting somewhere punching all his kids in the face because the video popped up out of nowhere. Now what he's gonna do? Okay, they probably can't get a case on him, but he's about to lose all his deals. Like, I'm not saying he's gonna be hurting, but he ain't gonna be able to bounce back from this.
Yeah,
No,
this one.
no,
This one
that's
too.
it. Bad boy label's done. His dumbass kids. I don't want to say kids, but that dumbass idiot that made that freestyle. He's stupid. He's like all that is dumb, bro. If you got feds running up in your house, you shut your fucking mouth and sit your ass down and shut the fuck up. Whoever
And
told him that that was a good idea, and that's the kind of shit I'm saying. Whoever okayed that and didn't be like, "Yo, that's a bad move, bro. Don't do that."
but see
There's too many
that
okay men around these motherfuckers.
he he's right. He did that to show everybody that he's no street like a street dude.
You're
He don't
not
play that.
street, bro.
But the fact that he did that lets everybody know that you're not a street dude because you don't play with like the streets don't play with the feds, bro.
No, dude. Like, bro, I wish he would see this video and be like, "And yo, you are not a street dude, my guy, Mister King Combs. If you ever see this, you are not a street guy. Continue doing your little game toy raps about your cars and your swimming pool, and shut your dumb ass up, bro.
Uh,
That's it, bro. You are
but I'm
not a
not gonna
street
lie,
dude,
I do like his music though. I ain't gonna lie.
bro. His raps are cool when he's talking about shit that nobody else can get. Ferraris, fine, stick to that shit. Remix all your dad's old music. That's the only reason why it's dope, because it's old Diddy beats. But this shit was terrible. I don't like his even the way he's rapping doesn't sound good. So you could tell this was out of his realm. Like,
Mm.
this is way out of his realm. Like, you are not a battle rap gangster nothing. You're nothing. You go back and rap about your new paint on your room. And get out of here, bro. I don't hear that bullshit.
Well, that was my take on it.
Yeah, same here, kid. Well, I'm Ninja.
This is XP Early Bird. Like, comment, and subscribe, please.
Yes, hit us down in the bottom. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Peace.